Mhm.
Click on it. Sorry, my internet is slow here. And you go to the Communications tab, and then click here for emailing.
Oh, emailing. Okay.
Have you ever used the email module? No.
No, not yet.
All right. So what you can do is you can come here and click the configure, and you can create categories. Like, let's say you want to create general emails, or you can create newsletters, or whatever. You would create your categories of what those are here. There's a default one, right? And then you just basically come here to add email.
Okay.
And I apologize, it's scrolling. It's
you're
taking
fine.
a minute here. I don't know why all of a sudden my internet has gotten slow, but come on. It's because I'm recording, I bet. Ooh, come on. So sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. So here is, oh boy. This is going to take a long time if this is how this is going. There we go. Okay, so this is the email builder, and it's fabulous. So first of all, what you would do is click the Edit Basics. And here's that category that I was telling you about. You're obviously you don't have any, so it's just doing the default. Here's where you would put in your from address and the from name. You can decide to send it now, or you can send it on a specific date at a specific time. Here's where you put your subject. You can do copy, blind copy. Here you can click this and you can track opens. And basically you can say after 3 days, if somebody doesn't open it, resend that email.
Oh, how lovely.
And then you can even allow personalization so that it would say, Dear Amber, instead of, so you can definitely do that as well. So I won't set any of this here. I'll do test as the subject and then save. Okay, nope, because I'm going to send it now. All right. Then here under distribution lists is click here, and here is where you can literally choose who it is that you're going to send this to. And there's a whole list of options. And you can send it to secondary members only, all your active members. You can membership that is expiring soon. You can open renewals. There's all kinds, all non-members, members of a certain discussion forum, committee, whatever. So let's say we want to do, so if you want to send something to all your active members, you would add that. But then the option is you could pare it down even more by saying, I would like to send it, but I want to exclude people that are my board of directors, and then I'm going to exclude that. And then let's say you wanted to, you email to this group a lot, you can save this as a predefined list if you'd like, and then name it, whatever, test, save.
Yep.
And that is now your distribution list. But when you go for the next email you send, you can just use the save distribution list and choose which one.
Okay, awesome.
So, and then basically this is really just drag and drop. So if you want to have an image at the top, just drag it over, click on the pencil, and you would upload your image. Generally, about 650 wide is for a header image. You can certainly do something smaller, but if you wanted a full width header image, generally emails are about 650 pixels wide. Then you could say, all right, I'm going to do 2-column text, and you can come in here and you click the pencil and you just add your text. And then let's say you'd like to link. So you'll click here, and I think what I'll add is I'm going to link to, let's say, a document in my document folder. So you'd come here and select what folder you'd like. And, oh, I'm in a link to my newsletter. And, oop, nothing in there. So I'm going to go to this one. And I'm going to link to this.
Mhm.
And I can make it a button, or I can do text and save. And now, or you can, and then you can also add a picture in here if you want. If you go to, oh, I guess maybe you can't add a picture in here, but you can just type text, you can add additional links, whatever it is, then just save it. And go down, you'd like to add your social media, you can click that here. And that will automatically add your icons. And then once you've, let's say, I know a lot of chapters actually have done this, that they create an email that they're going to use for their newsletter, for instance. And what they'll do is down here is it says save as template. And what you can do is save that as a template. And so the next time you come to create an email, you would just come here to templates and drag it over. And it would
Okay.
exist. Okay.
Yes.
And then
Okay.
you can save and continue. You can send a test of what it is that you want to yourself. And then you're ready for delivery if everything
Oh, I
looks
love
good for
that.
you. So really easy, and really easy in terms of paring down who it is
Yes.
that you want to mail to. So
I
I'm not
love
going to
it.
save this, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the best thing is not to. So just come over here. So lots of options there. Another thing you can do, and I'll show you on the control panel here, is you also can edit your mailing list categories. So let's say, for instance, you want to create a category of vendors, right? Because maybe for a reverse trade show or something, you'd come here and add your category and call it vendor. And save that. And that creates the category. And then you can come over, you go back to the people manager here. And then here under non-member options, you can import non-members. And when you do that, you do have to, when the list that you import, it would be a CSV file, and they do have a template just to say, in terms of how it should appear. Here's where you would select your category.
Okay.
Right? So that you now are putting those people as vendors. You would select your file and you put those into that mailing category, so that when you go back to your email applications here, I guess we can do the draft. I'm going to go to distribution lists, and I'm going to also add members in a category, or people in a category. Where would that be? Non-members in a selected category, and that would be vendor add. So lots of different ways, and there could be other categories, like you could create non-chapter and non-Arkansas chapter members, but are members of NIGP, or whatever it is that you wanted to create. You could do all of that. You would have to import those if they're non-members, but it gives you lots of flexibility there.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, does that answer
I
everything?
think it does. Yeah, I think it does. And I was able to get that member switched over. My question in the office hours, the ClubExpress office hours yesterday, I was able to get that done. So
okay. All right. Well, hopefully, as I said, obviously you're going to have to test this to some degree, because
yes.
the first time send, it may be that some people don't get it. I would certainly have a bunch of people that you reach out and just say, did you receive this? Just to be sure, right?
Yes.
But if you have people who are logging into your website, they received that email that gave them their password and login, right? So, because that was the first email that was sent out to everyone, right? So if they received that, then they would receive these emails, and they're going to receive their renewal notices and that kind of thing. So
yeah,
you are already sending emails through the system. So
okay, perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Do you mind sharing that recording with me?
Yep, absolutely.
Because I was going to share it with like Les and then a few others and as
absolutely.
Well. That would be awesome. Thank you.
Sure.
You are the best.
You have a good rest. Oh, not a problem. You have a good rest of the day.
All right. You too, Ronnie. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.